Hey, remember me? Um, yeah, I know. It's been about 9 months since my last video, which I think was where I inked up my Twisby Eco for the first time. Yeah, didn't mean to take this much time off. Uh, it, Long story short, this whole lockdown has just been very heavy on me. I mean, I used when it started, I joked about how well I've been self isolating my whole life, which to a degree is true, but that was my choice to self isolate. Now I had to self isolate, and it was just sitting on me like a ton of bricks, and my depression and anxiety would go crazy. I mean, I've always had a short temper, but now everything is setting my temper off, and working from home, while it's been great. I mean, that 1 minute commute to get to work and home from work is phenomenal. But I'm to the point with that where one bad phone call, my entire day is ruined. And told my supervisor the other day that I thought I was in a great deal of trouble, and she asked me why, and I said because I'm paranoid and expect the worst. So yeah, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to shoot for a video every 2 weeks and try for a video every 2 weeks. And since it has been so long, I'm going to go back. I'm going to cover a few things. I may go over the books. I mean, I've published Wanderer was published in since this all started, or was it before that? I don't remember. I've got two completed novellas. I finished My Soul to Keep. I have one more edit to do on it, and that's scheduled for Father's Day, the 20th, the day before I turn 58. Yay, me. And then there's The Fast Fading Light, which I have done one edit on. It's that's gonna take a little work. It's a while to go before I send it out to any before I even think about asking people to read it. Um, I've started a number of different projects. I had one. Uh, I forget what the original title was. It's currently titled The Reality Torsion. Uh, it's um, it's set on, of course, um, uh, on my fictional or on my fictional universe on my fictional Earth, but it takes place in present day, 2021 for them, and it's has to it's you could think of it as a quasi sequel to Upon a Far Distant Shore because it does involve the Trelamophon and someone they've imbued with the power to warp reality. It also is the first uh, appearance of the Jinn, so I had to figure out what they look like. Excuse me. And I have another story which has actually been around for a while, um, called Waiting, which again is about Section Alpha and also focuses on some characters that appear in Upon a Far Distant Shore, my vampire novel, which one day I'll actually finish. And then that's my it, the main the two main characters in it are werewolves. Um, Plus, I have a sequel. Again, this one has been around for a while, but I've started focusing on it, called The Hour of the Wolf. It's the sequel to Stranger and concerns Denise and Nicola. And that one's rolling along pretty well too. Um, I also have another story that I'm focusing on called the An Essence of Duality. It's a quasi sequel to Brianna and the Three because it concerns Brianna's brother Sean and what happened to him on his 1 year deployment, or something that happened towards the end of his 1 year deployment. And I'm liking all of them. I also have in Dino and Image the story of Harmony and Melody and Wesley. So I do have a lot of things I have been writing. Some days are better than others. Some days I can churn out more content than other days. But there are days when I finish work, then I call my parents every day. They're in their 80s. I want to make sure I stay in touch with them. So I call them every day. I have to go check my mail. It's on the other side of the apartment complex. Why that makes sense, I don't know. Well, it does make sense if you're a mail carrier. It means you don't have to go anyplace else, but whatever. Make dinner and all that. And then by the time that's finished, and I did some websites that I go to every day, and there are days when I just don't want to do anything. But by 10 o'clock, I force myself to get away from the computer, and I have to force myself to not look at my phone and spend at least a couple hours writing every night. What I've started doing, and I've actually been able to do it all 3 days this week, Monday, Tuesday, and today, was actually get out of bed at 7. Now my alarm, what most days, the alarm goes off at 7 and I hit the snooze button until it's time to get up, until I have to get up, so I can have breakfast and all that before I start work. What I'm trying to force myself to do is get up every day at 7 and actually write. Hang on a second. That's not helping. I'm also, the kickstand on my phone case broke. I'm trying to improvise it here with the piece that's left still on the case. I'm also thinking of picking up an actual tripod to hold the phone, so it makes it a little easier doing videos. I'm going to continue to talk about writing, how I write, my theories and beliefs about what makes a good story, what makes a good character, and I'm also going to talk about my fountain pens. We're up to 18 now, and there's 2 more that I want to pick up for my birthday. Yeah, I also have a bunch of inks. I don't know if I'm going to do ink reviews because I watch ink reviews on some of the channels, the fountain pen channels that I follow, and it's like they're really not that interesting. Once you get past the writing sample, it's like, yeah, okay, you've told me what I need to know. So I don't know if I'm going to do them, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm sorry if it seems like I disappeared. Just know I've been dealing with some things, and just like everybody else in the world, this last year and so far this year has been in essence a clusterfuck. I don't have to tell you. Couple things. I did get my second COVID shot today, so that's good. Still waiting for my superpowers to manifest. And also I don't know. I don't know if I may not do book reviews as a regular feature, but I might talk about some of my favorite books, some books that I'm reading. Like right now, I'm reading 3 books. I'm working my way through the Dune trilogy. I'm about a little bit past halfway through Children of Dune, and it's a slower read than I remember. because the movie was supposed to come out last October. Yeah, hopefully it'll be out. Hopefully it'll be out this October, and actually we can get to see it. Um, I'm also reading a book called Records of Blood. It's I'm drawing a blank on the Ravenwood Mysteries, Ravenwood Detective Agency. I forget. Sabrina Flynn is the author. And it's interesting because it's not something that I've ever read before. It's a detective story set in Victorian San Francisco, and it's really good. The characters are great. Characters are I like both. The main characters and the supporting cast is excellent also, and the author, I swear she hopped in her TARDIS and traveled back to 1900 because her it is you can feel it feels like you're there. It feels like she actually went there and record and made notes. It is very good. It's a very good series. Um, and I'm also reading something else I don't really read, a history book. It's called Stick a Flag in It by Aaron Lomas. You may know him as the guy behind the YouTube channel Thoughty2, which is a really great channel. And the book kind of reads kind of like an episode of his of the on the channel. It's historical facts presented in a lighter weight. It's not heavy. It's a more relaxed presentation of history with some humor thrown into it, which is making it um, a lot easier to read. So I may talk a little bit more about those as I go along, and then as I change books, I may go into them because I do want to. I've been adding some nonfiction. The Stick a Flag in It, and there's also a book by Richard Dolan, one of the top UFO researchers active today. He has a YouTube channel also that I really like. Um, and he has a book called Alien Agenda. I think it is. This isn't, I'm drawing a blank on the name. I'm sorry. And I'm sitting across the room from my computer, so I can't even hop over there and look it up. But yeah, so I'm looking. Look, that will be the next book I add. And yeah, that's where we are today. I will try, like I said, to get videos out on a regular basis. If there's anything you want to see, um, if there's anything you want to hear about, just let me know. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, um, all them. And sorry I've been absent for so long. Hopefully, this will be the start of regular content. And I'm off to write now. Talk to you later. Bye.